Today, as I was meditating on the book of Daniel, chapter 4, God spoke to me of one thing which is now we are seeing around us. In chapter 4, from verse 30, we see here that King Nebuchadnezzar is testifying of what has happened to him. And in verse 30, we see that he's saying that, "Is not this the great Babylon I have built as the royal residence by my mighty power and for the glory of my majesty?" So here we see that he's using that I, my. And as we compare this to the world now we are living in, as called as the selfie world, people are more self centered. So, this chapter we can see that this self centeredness leads to the downfall of every person. Even though not only people who doesn't know God, but people who are also preaching are becoming more self-centered, putting God aside, his power aside, and making their name known rather than the power of God known to the people around them. We can see that when Nebuchadnezzar has faced the punishment for his self-centeredness, but when he again humbled himself before God, as we can see in verses 34, I, Nebuchadnezzar, raised my eyes toward heaven, and my sanity was restored. Then I praised the Most High. I honored and glorified him who lives forever. So when he again came before God and he humbled himself, God has restored everything. And we can even see that in verse 36, in the end of verse 36, we can see that it is written, became even greater than before. I was restored to my throne and became even greater than before. You see, like when we put our self-centeredness aside and we again, when we put God as our only source and we accept that before everybody saying that God is our only source, God will restore us not only what we lost, but He will restore us more than what we lost. So, uh, I don't know what God is saying to you today, but we have to keep the self centeredness in us aside and we should put God as the center of our lives, because when God is at the center, everything of your life is at balance. So I pray that God will speak to everybody of you and will bless you abundantly. Amen. God bless you.